Fort Myers, of course, seemed to be the epicenter of a lot of the activity and the pretty
Yep.
serious activity. Kevin Anderson, the Fort Myers mayor, is joining us, I believe, on the phone. Mayor, how are you doing? How does it look in your area?
Well, Neil, we took quite a hit. This is probably one of the most powerful storms that I've seen hit Fort Myers in my 40 years here.
How are people adjusting today? I mean, this is the first chance they had today, the first sign of daylight, to look at what happened, and it looked pretty devastating, Mayor.
It is, but I'll tell you what, the people in Florida are very resilient. They're strong. They bounce back from these incidents. I made some trips out through some neighborhoods, and while people said, well, I lost this, we got this happen, they usually ended it with, but I'm glad to be here.
You know, we talk about these kind of things, as you've indicated in the past, Mayor, you want to get out of this alive. You can rebuild, but you know you can't bring someone back to life. Is there any way, we hear about people who cannot reach authorities because of power outages and the like? There were fears that there were casualties in some other areas of the state, but no way of knowing for sure until rescuers get there. Anything on that front you could tell us?
Well, you know, we had a mandatory evacuation order in place. You can't go drag people out of their homes.
Yeah.
I could tell you that our fire department probably had to rescue close to 200 people.
Is that right?
Yes, and now we're fortunate in our city, we have not experienced any loss of life due to this hurricane.
So how do people get to you, Mayor, or get to? I know Governor DeSantis is nearby right now. I mean, but how did they get to it when they're either stuck or trapped? There's no power, no cell service. So how do you find them?
Well, that's just it. That's why we encourage them to follow the evacuation order,
right?
Because they'll get to the point where they won't have communication. Not only that, even when they do have the communications, if the winds are 40, 45 miles an hour plus, our first responders are not going out. We can't put them.
And you would warn them, to be fair, Mayor, you would warn this is exactly the scenario you feared if people were still behind it, that you'd be dealing with that. I'm just wondering if you ever got a figure on how many did follow your orders.
You know, Neil, about the only thing we can accurately gauge is how many people went into shelters. And we did have several thousand people go into shelters. You
know, Fort Myers is such a beautiful area, Mayor. I've been there a number of times, and it's such a draw for folks. And now, of course, you have to do all this rebuilding, and it'll get back to exactly what it was. That I have no doubt. But do you worry about how people view Florida all of a sudden and view these great destinations? Over the last few years, you've drawn so many to your wonderful city. The state itself has benefited from this, but it's been a long time since we had a serious hurricane where even some of your regulars who've been there a long time, that maybe they were getting too content, or that it seemed like a distant kind of a worry or concern. What do you think?
No, that's true. And a couple thoughts. One, during the peak of COVID, Florida had about 1,100 people a day moving here. Lee County alone from January or July of 2020 to July of 2021 had an increase of 27,000 people.
Wow.
So people are coming to Florida. They like Florida. What concerns me is I stood here on my balcony looking down right in the heart of downtown, looking 3 blocks toward the river, and I got to watch the river slowly creep up until it was about 4 feet high. And I stood here helplessly watching our downtown businesses be flooded. What concerns me is that we've come a long way in building our downtown up. And I hate the thought of some of these stores going dark because they lost everything to a flood from the hurricane.
And it has happened several times in the past with some big, hurricanes. Not on your side of the state, we should point out. But that was another thing, too, because on the Gulf Coast side, this was an event that was extremely unusual. What are folks telling you who you do get a chance to talk to, Mayor, and sort of reassessing their life in Florida and what they're going to do? And I know they want to rebuild, and I know they're grateful to be alive and well and count family members and friends who are okay. But it's got to be an inflected moment here.
You know, believe it or not, I meet a lot of people who probably say, I survived another one, and I love this place.
I like that. I like that very much. Mayor, thank you for taking the time. How are you holding up, sir?
I'm tired.
That's probably an
But
understatement.
I'm energized. Yeah, I'm energized as well. Our city is committed to our citizens to help the recovery process go as quickly, as smoothly as possible.
You're doing that. I want to thank you very much, Kevin Anderson, the mayor of Fort Myers, Florida.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.